What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is The Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself from games I've never played or heard about. This is a Patreon request for Orange, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, and it's just called Quest Battle. I think I've done maybe one or two Persona 2s before. It is not a super popular among my requests, but it is there. I think I've done at least one. Anywho, don't remember what it sounded like though. But I have noticed it's, like I said, not one of the more popular ones. I usually get 5 and then 3 and then 4, I think in that order as far as popularity. And the original like 1 and 2, I never really get any. So it makes me more curious because I do love Persona. And I know that Shoji Meguro is definitely becoming like one of my favorite composers in general. I'm not sure if they're involved here. I'll look it up. But either way, it's interesting, you know? You don't get a lot of stuff that's popular in one direction but not popular in the other. So we are hearing the underdog right now. Quest Battle, P2, Innocent Sin. Let's go. Power chords. Okay, that has to be Shoji then. Because I know he plays guitar now. Oh, we got harmonies. Oh, I love the harmony on the guitars. It's songs like this that makes me wish I knew how to play drums. Pick back up. Ooh, chorus section. Ooh, cool melody. Back to a verse. Oh. Nice. By the way, the bass sounds great too. So this is sounding like a pre-chorus, right? It's like sounding all angelic up until the... I think it was like a break and then the chorus? Yeah. Yeah, cool. What are they gonna do after this though? This is where it gets interesting. After the second chorus is when the parties usually start. It's gonna be either a crazy bridge or a solo. Right here. This is the like end of the chorus. So, oh, extended. Repeats. Okay. Okay. So it's just verse, pre-chorus, chorus, loop. A lot of palm muting. Very cool. I like it. Simple, but very cool. Oh, it was never extended. It's just the way it sounds like at the end. Okay, so basically my original thought, based on the first like 10 seconds of the song, it pretty much gave me an idea of what this was going to be. And then hearing the whole thing obviously kind of like cemented that, but you guys will let me know. Also, it's called Quest Battle. So basically, immediately, just on the sound of it alone, it sounded very like something you hear all the time. I have now played just a tiny handful of RPGs in the past couple months due to this channel, and I'm starting to get an idea of what like battle music sounds like and feels like, and I know that a lot of it you hear over and over and over. So that's what I got. I got that you hear this constantly, like maybe a encounter, or you know what I mean, like just a generic kind of all the time type of fight. That's what I got. And then the song kind of pretty much told me that it was. Obviously I don't know, I'm guessing, but that's just what I got, because there's really not a whole lot going on. Obviously the guitar is really cool, the melodies are really, really nice. But in a way, I can only say this as someone who writes music, so some of you may not understand, so it's going to sound kind of weird. But in a way, I feel like they purposely held back. You know, it's just a couple of power chords and a kind of generic, but very cool, nothing wrong with generic, lead over it, and then harmonized lead over it, and then just, when it gets to the pre-chorus, it's kind of just like an enhanced version, and then the chorus is a more melodic version of that. So I feel like it was done on purpose, right? Like it's intended to not be, you can't have everything be like, dialed up to 10 every time. So that is like overwhelmingly what I got, is just like, this is just a battle theme that's constant all the time. And the fact that it loops like seamlessly into itself kind of pretty much hinted at that, because that's why I said at first, I'm like, well, it has the recipes of a normal, quote unquote, normal song, right? It's going to have like your verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then that'll usually loop twice. And then after that will be a bridge leading into a solo, or a solo and then goes back into the chorus, and then, whatever. Pretty traditional song structure stuff. But it wasn't. It was just, kind of like suspended up in the air at the end of the chorus, and then it just loops back. So it tells me that it just constantly keeps going. That's why they've probably faded it out here. It's just like, we got to end this video eventually type of thing. But I did enjoy it quite a bit. I think that's my guitar bias, but I really like the melodies used. I really like single note melodies that are clear and able to understand right away. Like stuff like this, you can hum along unintentionally because it's easy. It's just simple melodies, effective melodies. And I really like that. I really like the way it just overall sounded. Everything sounded good. It didn't sound like an older game to me. It did sound like a different attitude from the other Personas. I don't know if that's intended, or if that's just like something specific to this game, etc. But what I do know now, which I never knew prior, I should look this up before I even make any assumptions, but in the meantime, I didn't even know that Shoji was a guitar player. Oh, look at that. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't check. Oh, okay. I'm glad I checked that out. So I'll get to I guess I'll talk about the Shoji thing right now just to get out of the way. But basically, I didn't know he was a guitar player until very recently. But this, I looked it up just now, obviously. Toshiko Tasaki. the composer for Innocent Sin, and 2 others. But I don't see Shoji's name anywhere. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I thought, no, no disrespect to them. They did really, really well. I assumed that all Persona was Shoji, but maybe he came in later. That I don't know. You're gonna have to fill me in on that. But as far as I knew up until 2 seconds ago, that Shoji was kind of like the Persona composer. Unless this is like a spin-off, because I do see Persona 2 Innocent Sin. I don't know if that's an expansion of Persona 2, if there is one, that type of thing. So either way, the guitar is very much all over the place in Persona music, which I love, but it's also used very tastefully. It's not just show-off-y. It's used in a really cool manner, and this was no exception. But yes, I definitely got the... I mean, of course, the song is also called Quest Battle, but I'm taking it like just that extra notch, and I'm almost like convinced that it's a repeating song over and over and over throughout the whole game. And I'm gonna laugh if it's only played once in the secret mission or something, but that's what I felt. So very cool. I like it. I like if it is indeed what I think it is, then that's really cool, because now that I know what it's like to be in that kind of like constant battle or grinding for stuff, you want cool music to go along with it, because you're doing it so often and you hear it all the time. So well done. I can definitely hear myself see myself hearing that on loop for hours. Maybe I might even use it in the background of one of my videos. Who knows? Anyways, thank you, Orange, for that. If you want to make a request to me as well, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. And those are guaranteed ways I will check out your song if you do not mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there's the Platinum tier and the Expedite tier request to the very top. A big thank you to Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Mushimari, the BRM, and your average metalhead for being a part of that. Thank you to everyone that supports me here, or just you watching. It means a lot to me. I will see you all in the next video. My name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium. Take it easy.